a funny thing can happen in the sales process. And that is that both parties can forget that it's a win-win transaction. The prospect will get all caught up in what you might be gaining as a sales professional. And the seller might get all caught up in how you are not responding and how you are avoiding conversation, and you're not engaged in a way that will enable them to bring the sale to fruition. Both parties can really think about their own interests and how frustrating it is to be in that moment. I think it is up to the sales professional to remind the prospect that this is for your benefit, that I'm looking out for you. I've got your needs and objectives in mind, and get everything back on track so that this conversation can move forward, and it can move forward productively. So many buyers I hear are so wrapped up in what the salesperson is going to gain from the deal, what the entrepreneur is going to gain from the deal. I've often talked about this idea of resentment in selling, and how many buyers will be reluctant to say yes because they just don't want to be in a position where they are responsible for adding to the rewards of the person selling. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but it's very common. And then sometimes a person who is selling will be also misinterpreted. They will, project the idea that the buyer owes them something, that they have been having a conversation for a long time, and now they're in a position where some decision should be made. Now, both parties are really reflecting on the frustration that people have in trying to bring a deal to its inevitable close, but allowing emotions to get in the way, allowing the wrong thoughts to get in the way, allowing themselves to drift into the wrong places. You have to remember that this process is win-win. And if you think win-win, particularly in your role as a seller, you will be far more effective. Remind the buyer what they will be getting out of the transaction. Remind them that you are looking out for them. Remind them that your proposal is a proposal aimed at satisfying them. Remind them that you're following up because that person wants to get this done, or they want this product or service. Remind them that the whole thing started as a result of assessing their needs. Keep them on track. And remember that it's a win-win process. The more you can emphasize that, the more you can underscore that in your interaction, the more successful you will be. It is win-win, and make sure that both parties are thinking in those terms. You start, and then your prospect will start, and hopefully you'll have a happy buyer. If you like this tip, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Share it with someone in your network. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.